All right, all right, all right, all right. Great grand rising to the royal family, Unc and Ma'at. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, please drop a 111 in the chat. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, please do drop a 111 in the chat. Let me know. No audio. Oh, come on. Did not see that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry.
Hey, so we're hearing you now.
Can hear you now.
Yeah, yeah, I figure you hear me now. I know what happened. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. I do apologize about that, man. That means you did not get to hear the affirmations for this morning. That means also YouTube
I
didn't
heard
hear.
no. We heard the thing there now. I heard
Oh,
most of
you
the
heard the
book.
affirmations.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
no, you heard the book, but not the affirmations. Yeah,
Come
that's a
on.
problem. That's a problem. It's
Yes,
fine.
that's correct, Sir Mark. Did not hear the affirmations.
Yeah, I know what happened, but it's all good. That means YouTube also didn't hear it. Anyway. That's life, man. Life is not perfect as much as we would like it to be. It just isn't. It is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, great grand rising to each and every single one of you. I am your host, Mark with a C. Blake, your humble servant trader here on Profits Before Sunrise, where we take only the highest probability trade ideas, executing them with discipline, patience, and consistency. To my students on the call, welcome, 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 welcome. To everyone joining in near and far on YouTube,
Oh,
welcome. All right, all right, all right. Great grand rising to the royal family, Unc and Ma'at. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, please drop a 111 in the chat. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, please do. All right. Thank you for the feedback, YouTube. I appreciate it. I can hear my voice. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not yet subscribed to the Profits Before Sunrise channel, please do so because we go live every single morning at 5 a.m., every weekday as well, I should say, every weekday at 5 a.m. On Profits Before Sunrise. But we go live on Wednesdays in particular to share this very unique skill that we have to multiply our own money in the largest financial markets in the world. And so, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to subscribe. Go ahead and hit the like button if it is you so desire, if this information is of some value to you, and share this information far and wide. Let people know that it is possible for you to invest your own money. We kickstart this morning on Profits Before Sunrise by looking at forexfactory.com. This is the fundamental analysis that we do on a website that provides for us news events. Okay. If we're in the market, we want to be informed about what is going on in the markets, and this website helps us to do that. So we start off by going to calendar and checking the dates. Today is the 21st of August. That is a Wednesday. That's this day right here. And as you guys can see, there are times and there are currencies. There is an impact column and there is a column explaining what the news event is. Today, we have crude oil inventories being released. We also have the FOMC meeting minutes. That is a red folder. However, that is going to be happening at 2 o'clock p.m. So that's not going to bother us. A matter of fact, there's nothing bothering us in the market this morning at the time we are trading, which is at 5 a.m. Jamaica time, 6 a.m. North American time, Eastern Daylight Time. All right, so nothing here. We then transition over into the currency strength meter. The currency strength meter is a website that we use to measure the currency's strength. All right, the currency's strength against each other. Today, however, we are very, 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 very much strong in most of our pairs, with the exception of the Japanese yen. Therefore, currency pairs like EURJPY will be going up, USDJPY will be going up, AUDJPY will be going up. Um, Euro USD is pretty much been neck and neck for quite some time. Every time one moves, the other moves as well. And today we're only 1 bar difference. So be careful with Euro USD. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade running from last night. USDJPY. For my students on the call, if you guys took the trade from last night with me that I took, you would have smashed TP. Not only did you get the zone trade, but you would have gotten the other TP as well, TP2. That was set up last night and we executed and just simply smashed it. All right, so that is that. Let me see if we can find it right here. Okay, guys, here it is. Remember, we marked this up last night. We looked for the break and the retest for the price to push up. This was from last night. None of this happened. We were just about in the zone right here at, we were right here, actually. Tuesday the 20th at 8 o'clock p.m. We were literally right here setting up. Right here. Price pushed out, broke, retested, took off. So if you waited for the retest, this would have been your entry. That would have been at 12:50 a.m. Who was up for that? Not me. I actually entered down here off the floor, and this is where I believe most of the students entered, and we had profits in bed, guys. You wake up for breakfast in bed. Well, we had profits in bed, and we didn't have to wake up, right? That was just an absolutely fantastic move. So, as we watch on, let's go ahead and delete this. As we watch on, we can start our day by looking at where we are currently right now. So we would have gotten into this trade from down here at this floor. We took it up. Why did we do that? Because when we came, we identified the floor right here. And we took it up off the floor. Everything was lined up and we took the buy, okay? Took the buy, it took off, gave us what we wanted. But not only that, we had anticipated a break and a retest, right? Well, you got the break here, you got the retest here, perfect retest. Again, 12:45, so most people probably would not be up. We then pushed off from there, creating that impulse, and this would have been the next high. Notice after breaking through that, guys, we came back down, creating another retest, and then pushing off again. Let's look at the next high. So we pushed slightly below this high, retesting this high instead. Hope you guys see that, right? Came back up to this high, got rejected, retested the floor, pushed up. When we pushed up, guys, we respected that high, okay? So if we're going to be taking any positions now for further upward movement, what would we have to do? All right, what would we have to do? We would have to wait for price to come back down to the floor and then push off, or it could come back down to this floor, then push off, or it could push above, retest, and then continue on its journey. Now, if the trend is going to end, it means that we will not make any more higher highs and higher lows. And you can identify that with a trend line. Okay? A trend line is a representation of a floor in an uptrend that is being respected not horizontally, but at an angle. So you can see there are multiple times here where price came and it tested it and it tested it and it tested it and it tested it multiple times. So if we are going to continue moving up, we're going to test it once again. Somebody's saying, Mark, that could never be possible. Guys, I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen time and time again where the trend just continues and continues until it ends. Well, how does it end? Well, in order for you to start taking this downwards, first of all, we might start trading sideways again. Okay? We might start trading sideways again. If you do that, we're going into consolidation. The moment price breaks these two levels, however, retests those two levels and starts to move down, we can consider the early onset of a trend reversal. Okay, usually that's forming a head and shoulder pattern. Usually you will get a double top pattern. You'll get some sort of a pattern sometimes indicating that price is getting ready to sell. Okay, so as we wait now for a reaction to the upside, we can either see a rejection off this floor, right? I'm seeing where we also have two wicks right here and here. So we could be looking at that level as well. So we just wait patiently to see if price is going to give us what we want, which is our strategy today. Our strategy is known as the ready, set, go strategy. Ready, set, go, ladies and gentlemen, was designed to take the highest probability trade ideas for 3 minutes. For 3 minutes. And we've been very successful in doing so over a number of years. Okay. So that is it, guys. We're coming on down. Let us see if this is going to give us the move that we're desiring at 5:20. Time now is 5:17. Okay. So let's switch that to a buy. That's USDJPY. Okay. Currency strength meter, let's go ahead and refresh that and see what's going on. Euro is pretty strong. So let's swing on over to EURJPY. EURJPY, and let's see what EURJPY has in store for us. So EURJPY also on an uptrend. Let me go ahead and clean the charts up here. All right, so EURJPY also on an uptrend, as you guys can see. Nice uptrend, looking similar to USDJPY, and I've noticed that they've all been really looking similar, kind of twinning, right? Makes me wonder about trading them all. There's no sort of diversity there, no diversification being done. But hey, let's see what happens here. All right, so we have a ceiling here. You can see price broke this level, came back down, retested this area, doing something similar like USDJPY. This was a total pullback of, let's say, around 50% on the Fibonacci retracement tool. Using the Fibonacci retracement tool, you can see that this was about 61.8, 50%, 61.8 pullback of this impulse. So we had this nice blast up, price to pull back down, then pushed up. Okay. So where are we now? Where are we now? We are pretty much breaking this ceiling to come back down, retest this area to start pushing back up again. That would be my next best move, and we'll just have to see if price wants to do that, or if she wants to come back down to this area again, retest for the move, or if she wants to come all the way down to the floor, 100% retracement to push up. Either one, we will be in it to win it. Looking for where my RSI is now. Just gonna set it at the floor. All right. So let's see if she's going to give us that move. She's kind of consolidating right now. But again, the currency strength meter is pretty high. It's pretty high with EURJPY being very much different. Okay. All right. So that's USDJPY. I'm ringing the bell right now saying, hey, come look at me. All right. I'm looking at you right now, USDJPY, UJ. UJ just rang the bell to say, hey, look at me. My RSI is where we need it to be. I'm going to go over and I'm going to do something very unique here by looking at the 1 minute and the 5 minute at the same time. Now somebody's asking, Mark, why are you doing that? Because that's what the strategy calls for us to do. It calls for us to look at the 5 minute and the 1 minute together to see if they are moving similar with respect to the RSI. So I have 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes will take us exactly to 525. And we have slight bit of a push up here right now. Let's see if she's going to want to give us this move. I'm pretty much looking at the 520 candle, but I would like for the 525 as this candle is actually a red candle. And I think it could end bearish. I much prefer to wait for it to come all the way below the green line versus just touching it. The reason why it is, well, 57 is coming up, that's 58. If you're entering, that would be the entry right there. Okay. The reason why I'm saying that, guys, is because I like when the RSI line, this yellow line, goes below the green, somewhat like this over here. Somebody says, Mark, where are you pointing to? Right here. See this right here? I like when the price goes below the line and then start to push up. Not like this one. See, this one is just touching it. I like when it goes below the line. All right. Now that's just me personally. A lot of people um, can choose to trade it off the line. Some people try to trade it off the 50 in the middle. Some people even trade it when it goes above the red. That's their time to actually buy because it's being overbought. So to each his own with trading. Trading is very unique to your personality, to your liking. Um, you know, both things can be equally true. Put it that way. All right. I prefer to simply wait. But if you were going to take this trade right now, you would have gotten in, just to explain the strategy, you'd have gotten in on this candle here. Why? Because it is a candle moving in your direction. It's a green candle. Okay. We call it the convincing candle. And so you had a big drop. And then at the starting of the candle, 520, you had a big drop. Then you had that push up. And now you could see price continue to push further up, which would be a rejection of the green dotted line that I have right here. Okay. So that is that. But again, guys, I would much prefer to wait. If I did not count it down and say I'm going in, I'm not in. By the way, I forgot to say. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on YouTube, and being on YouTube, I must ensure that you guys understand that what we're doing here is for educational purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Trading involves risk, and past results do not guarantee future results. All right, guys? So trade at your own risk. And this is educational purposes. This is for educational purposes only, teaching you guys the strategy. All right, so it's 525. 524. I am much comfortable taking the 525 candle. I would like to see it push below, a little bit more below the line here. Let me see, just looking at it. We are literally touching it right now. I need to see it kind of pull below it. Now that it has touched it on the new candlestick, we could take it up, which is no. So we have touched it, and the new candlestick could see a pushback up similar to this one. All right, but let's just wait to see what happens here. If you took this trade, you'd have taken an L. Price just was not ready to move yet. 1, 2, 3, you'd have fallen below this candlestick, and that would have been an L. So we wait. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to set 3 minutes on the clock, and I'm going to be waiting. Okay. So as you guys can see, she wanted, no, I am more comfortable starting to look for a trade on this. So it's 525 now. Let's see if we're going to get any other movements on the other on the other currency pairs. All right, we have a nice big rejection of that wick. That's the 58 second. I am in right there. All right, let's see how she moves from here. Let's look at EJ. EJ did not give us a full push down. it actually stopped at the 50. So let's go back and let's look at this. All right, so we are moving sideways, consolidating. Let's see. Let's see if she's going to push out and give us that move. A lot of consolidation going on there. GBP USD. All right, so GBP USD gave us a nice movement for a long position trade that we were doing yesterday. Well, this is a leverage position that could have given me a nice long position yesterday. Let me go ahead and clear that out. Let's clear that out and let's see what GU is doing. All right, so we have this high here, very shallow zone. We're just now breaking it. All right, that's a ceiling. We're just now breaking that ceiling. All right, so we'd have to see a retest here and a push up. Okay. All right, let's set an alert there. AUDJPY. Let's delete this. Let me check the chats real quick. All right, still seeing those 111s. All right, let's see. So that's AUDJPY. AUDJPY has given us this bounce right now. We had a bounce off AUDJPY. That was a nice move. All right, JMax says she cleared AJ for the buy. All right, yep. Have a nice push up here. Let's look at the currency strength meter real quick. AUDJPY, yeah, AUDJPY is looking great. Unfortunately, we don't have it on the broker. So you have a question for AJ at 5:25 after the session. All right, no problem. So 5:25 right here. Yeah. Okay. So push down, pin bar, touch the zone here, pushing up. That's a good move. I'm just looking at it here. You'll notice that there was a floor, a ceiling, broken, retested once, retested twice, and pushing up. All right, let's see what else. Let's go back over to UJ, see what UJ is doing. All right, so UJ is still dropping, coming down to the zone. Time now is 5:29. So she's literally now at the zone. It's 5:30. I'm gonna go ahead and set 3 minutes on the clock. And let's see if we're gonna get this push up here. Let me go ahead to the 1 minute. All right, so as you can see for the 5 minute, we're now currently below the green line, which is where I like to take my trades. If I get a convincing candle here, this would signal a nice move for me to get in. So 3 minutes is already set on my clock. I'm gonna wait for the countdown for the new candle to begin, which would be the 58th second, and then I'd be more than happy to take this trade for the buy. Okay, so the 58th second is coming up shortly. She's kind of moving too fast. Would much rather her slow down her movement, but I'll be going in 3, 2, 1. I'm in. Okay. All right, so let's see how she works out here. If she gives us this push up, it looks like she wants to melt. Don't even bother with it. Oh my gosh, big drop. Big drop, big drop, big drop. Let's see if she pushes right back up because that's not cool. Such big drops. 5 minute pushed up, 1 minute pushed up, 5 minutes is still lingering. We're at the zone. Let's see if she gives us the move we want. All right, give us some push right there. Give us some good bullish movement. We'll get back to her. All right, AUD USD. Let me go ahead and go on the 5 minute for this. Okay. All right, so AUD USD. How are we looking? Let's see. Refresh. So we have AUD USD. We have 1 bar difference, so we know she should be moving somewhat sideways. And she has been moving sideways. But in addition to moving sideways, she's been moving more to the downside, like downtrending. Yeah, downtrending. A matter of fact, she could actually respond to this and continue moving down. All right, she's literally at the top right now. So let's see how she moves from here. If she continues to move upwards, it would be great for her to break this area here and continue buying up. Let me turn on the profits before. So let's turn on the EMA real quick. That's our colored EMA. And our colored EMAs indicate that we were sideways and we're just now pushing above. So we could be going in for a buy, but either way, guess what, guys? We are far from it. Oh, we are far from it because this is where we would need to take it if we are taking a buy for AUD USD. Okay. All right, guys. Let me swing back over to USDJPY to see how my trade is looking. Excellent. So we have a nice push up. As suspected, this 5 minute candle gave us to move. I should be clearing this trade in 3, 2, 1. Whoa, what a big drop. This thing dropped like nobody's business right at the last minute. No way. Look at that. Today is not my day, guys. Today's not my day. The market took that away real quick. Look at that move. This is where we got in, right? This is where we got in. 530, convincing candle. Price pushed down, then pushed up. 1, 2, we were hovering here, then it just snatched it away right at the entry. If I thought any differently, I thought they targeted me a while ago. Wow. Wow. All right, so can someone please tell me to stop now? Stop now, Mr. Ellis. Stop now. Dr. Lyons, you saw that? Wow. Richie Rich said almost spiked me out. So he cleared it, hopefully. All right. So that's a L for me today, guys. I am not going any further. That is it. That's an L for me. Wow. That's so not cool. This just spiked me right down. All right, it is what it is. It was a nice trade, guys. It was a very much nice trade. But clearly they weren't feeling it, spiked us out. So, oh well, the market giveth and the market taketh away. All right, so I got to goal 6 in the challenge, guys. I got to goal 6, took profit 3 times, and now I'm going to start at ground zero. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, so heading back here to the markets, right after that big drop, big impulse move to head back in our direction. Somebody says, Mark, how could we have avoided that? I don't know. When you find out, please let me know. Okay? Because sometimes these things happen. Here is the 5 minute looking nice. Okay, we got the rejection, price pushed up nicely, and then it just tanked. Okay, 5 minute was crossing up, 1 minute crossed up, the MACD crossed here, right? Literally crossed right here. So this is another indication of a good position to get into for those who are trading shorter time frames. All right. So that would have been good. But look at what the market is doing again. And the currency strength meter is showing heavy USD to very weak JPY. Momentum should be on the upside. I'm looking at my currency strength meter on the charts. USD is stronger than JPY. There is nothing, ladies and gentlemen, that you could have done to avoid that L. You took the right trade. You took it in the right timing. You patiently waited. The market just did not give that trade to you. Okay? So there's nothing you can do about that. I said to someone quite recently, I would rather you lose one trade that you took correctly than to win two trades that you won and did not take correctly. Does that make sense? I would much rather you lose a trade that you took correctly versus winning two trades that you did not take correctly. All right, so with that being said, let's continue searching. So we were looking at AUDUSD. Looking at AUDUSD, let's see. Let's delete everything here. All right, by the way, guys, let me know, dropped in the chat if you guys were able to clear that trade. Let's see. Richie Rich, you barely cleared it. Mr. Ellis says he's 5-1. Yeah, Mr. Ellis, you got to stop now. Stop. All right. This is the second time 2 minute versus 3 minute would have given me a victory. Yeah. Yeah. Took an L. Okay, I'm done, bro. All right, cool beans. All right, let me know y'all scores for the day, guys. It is now 5:39. We'll keep going. I'm done for the day. I know that much. I am 0-1. Okay, clear that UJ. All right, 0-1, 0-1. All right, lovely. Okay, lovely. All right, let's look at the final currency pair, GBPJPY. All right, let me close this out. And let's see what GBPJPY is doing. And guys, remember, I know we're focused on binary, but remember, guys, that you can also start to look at these leverage positions while trading binary as well. Okay, bear that in mind. So GJ has been running. Let's see how much further she wants to run. So we need to wait for a breakout, a retest, and a continuation. All right. Come down to the floor. All right. All right, there we go. All right, so that will be the trade idea for GBPJPY. I'm going to go ahead and set my alert as well. Okay. All right. So that's a buy. Euro USD was the currency strength that was kind of moving sideways, wasn't it? Oh boy. All right, so Euro USD. Yeah, so you see, Euro USD is neck and neck, Euro being slightly stronger. You can see the sideways movement here, right? It's in a range. You see the range? It's in a range. So being that we're in a range, we're going to have to start trending at some point. We are going to break out, we're going to expand, and then we could go into a range. As you guys can see, this has been the range right there, right? Price has been moving and operating within this area. So it pushed up, came down, pushed up, came down, pushed up. So, what does a range mean? It means that we could continue to move sideways until it tells us otherwise. So it could come here, it could come here, it could come here. What we need to see is a break of that high, a retest of that high, and a continuation. Okay? If it's going to go up, if it's going to go down, we would see a break of the floor, a retest, and a continuation to the downside. Okay, that's how price should move. So we'll just wait to see. And for me to figure out which direction I'm taking it, one, I'm going to check my EMA and I'm going to see that we're buying. Two, I'm going to look to see where we're coming from. So I'm seeing that we were pushed up, we pulled back, and we could be pushing up for a continuation. Okay, so we have to wait and see for this one. So we could go either way for Euro USD. Either we can break out here, take a retest, keep going up, or we can break to the downside, retest, keep going down. All right. So we'll just have to wait and see. And for this, I don't put an RSI alert. I'll just put an alert on my chart at both ends of the zones. So either one it breaks out, I'll know. And I'll flag that one as blue. Okay. All right. That's about the size of it, guys. That's all the currency pairs that we are going to be trading for the day. I will go through them step by step again, and we'll see if anything is going to be setting up for now or later. Also, remember, guys, we have another trading opportunity coming up at 11 a.m. Jamaica time, 12 p.m. US time, in North America Eastern Daylight Time with JMax, otherwise known as Empress on the Walls, where she actually takes some amazing trade ideas, executing them with discipline, patience, and consistency with a whole lot of flair. All right. So we're gonna have some fun on that, and then later tonight we uh, re rekindle the flame with leverage later tonight, and we look at those setups that we had marked up and shared in the chats. Okay. All right. So let's swing on back over to USDJPY. All right, so she's still just lingering, guys, not ready to move. I think with all the steam that she had pumping up, she's just kind of stalling out right now. So let's just see what she wants to do. It seems as though she's just chilling, all right? Just chilling. 5, right as we came live too. Sucks. 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes of just chilling around. All right. Time now is 5:45. Usually that is a time frame for us to take trades. So 3 minutes on the clock. Euro USD is ringing the bell. 3 minutes on the clock. The 58-second is coming up. This would be how we enter the trade, guys, on the 58-second. 3 minutes would be on the clock. You would enter just now on the closing of this candle, which would take you right about here. Okay. And so you'd be in it to win it for that. Okay. So let's see, close these out. Boom. All right, so you can see we're having somewhat of some momentum right now, pushing up out of the zone. 5 minutes is already pushed up. The 1 minute is over, bought and potentially coming back down. MACD has already crossed. That would have been your entry right there. Okay, cool beans. So let's look at leverage real quick. If you are getting in here, your first target for a leverage idea would be this high. Not that high, but right there. That would be your potential target, that ceiling. And that would be from the closing of this candle. Whoa, where did my chart go? Okay. So from the closing of this candle up to here, that would be your first target for a leverage position. Right there. Okay. So you would have gotten in here and your target would have been there. That's about 9 pips, just shy under 10 pips. Okay. All right. So for those of you who would have taken this trade, you should be in mutual profit right now. Again, if you're doing the challenge, you would have some people just decide to instead of increasing their account investment amount, they just start back to 10. Some people do the same amount. Some people start back at 10. Um, you guys know what I'm talking about. So this would have been an amazing trade opportunity here. Price gave us this nice move out of the zone finally. All right. After 1, 2, 3 different candles in the zone. This one gave us the move. This is the one that we took. It's green, but it just spiked down for whatever reason again. Second candlestick, same thing, spiked down. Third candlestick gave us a doji, which was saying, all right, I'm ready to go now. I'm not gonna say sit here and wait for a doji. It just says, okay, after this exhaustion, I'm ready to go now. Boom. All right, so you would be clearing right now. Boom, that's a clear. Okay, so you'd have entered here 1, 2, 3, close out there. That would have been your move. All right. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that would have been a nice move right there. If you took it, let me know if you guys took it and if you guys cleared that move. Open up back the chats here. All right, cool. Let's look at EURJPY, see where she's at. All right, so definitely she already moved. From here, this would be 540. Gave you a nice push up. Didn't ring the bell. Did not ring the bell. Notice how far she is from our alert line, and she is pushing up though. So let's see if she's gonna pull back, giving us that move. That's Euro JPY. How about GBP USD? What did she do? Whoa! GBP USD is gunning. It's just moving to the upside. Man, oh man. Let's see what the currency strength is saying here. GBP USD. Oh, okay. 1 bar difference. With a green arrow. Man, she's moving. That's a nice move. All right, so price broke out. Did not give you a retest. This is a breakout trade, guys. She just took off. No hope to catch that. AUDJPY. AUDJPY did give us a nice move. This is the move JMax cleared. Price came down to the floor. So this was a ceiling, guys. Remember I said there's a ceiling here, there's a ceiling here. Well, she broke it, came right down to it, and at 520, she gave us a nice push down, respecting the floor as well, and then a blast off. Okay, total takeoff. So that would have been an amazing position. And oh, she's at the ceiling now. Okay, she's at the ceiling now. So let's see how she manages that. Boom. I will set an alert as well for that. Okay, so that's a nice move on AUDJPY. I don't know why I have it for a sell. Why is that a sell? It's a buy. Green. Okay, so at any given moment, guys, if you want to know which direction we're taking the trade, you can look over here on my tabs. You'll see a green flag on it, on the play. Green flag on the play, that means we're going up, we're ascending, we're climbing, we're going for the buy. If you see a red, it means we're selling. All right. If you see a blue, it means we're neutral. So GBP USD blast away. Okay. AUDJPY pushing up nicely. Euro USD sideways movement. She's breaking out of the high now. I'm going to put an alert on the floor of the RSI. Okay. Let's see if she's going to give us a move to the upside. That would be nice of her if she does that. Euro USD hasn't been playing nice recently. AUD USD also breaking out. We have not marked this up. Why not? Let's go ahead and do so now. So we got a high here. And we got a floor here. All right. So we could expect or anticipate price to give us a retest and then push up. Okay, perfect. There we have that. And I'll just put my alert right here. But this is giving me sell vibes though. It's just because we broke this high. So we have had a change of character right here. But this is giving me sell vibes. Let me double check this real quick. Okay, we just broke above the EMA. All right, I'll work with it. I'll work with it. Let me work with it for a minute. Let me see what she plans to do here, because it was giving me sell vibes when I looked at it. Let me pull it on the big screen and let's look at this just a little bit more. The reason why I said it was giving me sell vibes is because, as you guys can see here, we have a trend line that is downward moving. You see that? Right? Sideways here, making equal lows, but then we made a lower low. The problem I'm having here, why I'm seeing a buy, is because we stopped making lower lows. We made a lower high, or a higher low rather, and we just broke a high to create a higher high. So this is starting in a channel going to the upside. Okay, so remember, if we have 3 bounces on a trend line, it's a valid trend. So we just need, well, 1, 2, we just need 2 more bounces for this to start pushing up for it to be trending. All right, so I'll wait for that one. AUD USD. GBPJPY, wow, pushing away, moving like a steam train, or I should say like a rocket ship, moving away like a citation jet, right? Moving away like a Boeing. It should come back though. It should come back and retest for a push up. We'll see what happens with that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That's GBPJPY. That's it. Those are all the pairs we usually analyze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs every single morning on Profits Before Sunrise. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. I really like it a lot. I appreciate each and every single one of you coming on to sharing this very momentous occasion. What is that? Or us celebrating financial freedom, right? We are liberating ourselves from financial bondage. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a unique ability, a skill set that you can develop where you can multiply your own money on a consistent basis, on a daily basis. All right. And like you saw this morning, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But the goal is to have a strategy that can provide a win ratio of above 70%. If you have that and you stay consistent with your strategy, guys, I can guarantee you, this I can guarantee, you will be successful if you employ discipline, patience, and consistency. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is real. We do it every single day and we do it to the best of our ability. We do it every single day utilizing our strategy. We do it every single day journaling, and we do it every single day applying proper risk management. We do it every single day to the best of our abilities. Now, sometimes the market will take it away. Sometimes the market will not cooperate. And that is fine because you know what? That's the 30%. That's the 30% of your win rate. You win 70, you lose 30. Some people win 80, they lose 20. Some people win 90, they lose 10. I have never met anyone, even the most successful traders, I've never met anyone who win 100% of the time, all the time. Okay? So just bear that in mind, guys, that trading involves risk. And what is life without risk? Life is risky. Waking up is risky. Going to bed is risky. Driving on the road is risky. Eating is risky. Life is risky. I'll tell you how risky it is. You're never going to make it out alive. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's 5:57. Drop your final results in the chat, guys. Let me know. Drop your final results in the chat. GBPJPY is just blasting away. Guys, 520 was the trade. 520 was the trade. Did not get the setup I would have liked, but ladies and gentlemen, my golly, it gave you a convincing doji, and you would have been running 38 pips on that one. Before we run, let me just go ahead and um look at our positions, see how they would have been doing on leverage if you had taken them. Drop your results in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Haley, 1-0 on UJ. You were one of them lucky few that got the clear. Listen, and you only took one trade? Come on now. You know what? You know what? Haley Hill, I'm proud of you. I truly am. That is amazing. Um, you deserve a round of applause because that is amazing.
So excited!
All right. Very excited about that. 1-0. Drop your results in the chat, guys. Let me know. All right. All right. We got a 2-1, 0-0, 2-1. Let's go, Shawnee B. Arlene is 0-0. Drop your results in the chat, guys. I'm 0-1 today. Drop your results in the chat. Let me know. Drop your results in the chat. Remember, JMax is keeping track, guys. All right. For those of you, I hope you guys took profit when you could on the challenge. Make sure those withdrawals were being accounted for. You would have already made well over 300% on your initial investment. So take that and let's roll with it. All right. Linda, 0-0. Let's go. Drop our results in the chat, guys. We have a packed class today. All right. EJ would have given us the move where? Right here at 540. Around about 540. Yeah. And if you had taken that one on leverage, we would have gone so far 18 pips in profit. Lovely. GBP did not give us an entry just yet. AUDJPY, our entry would have been where JMax took hers at 520. That would have yielded 10 pips in profit on leverage. EURUSD. See, EURUSD is doing that thing, man. That consolidating thing, man. Here and here and here and here, right? She can keep doing that. I'm not messing with her today. AUDUSD, just now coming back on down to retest, have not broken the trend line. So let's see what she wants to do. And then GBPJPY again is running. All right. So if we have all the results in the chat, thank you guys so much. For those of you who stopped on by on YouTube, this is what we do each and every single Monday's mindset. We work on the mind of the trader, improving the mind of the trader. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we take amazing trade positions in the market. And on Friday, we sit down and we train together. We go over strategy together. We go over indicators together. We go over techniques together. We go over so many different things in training. Candlesticks. We look in depth at candlesticks. We look in depth at patterns. We do so much on Fridays, and I am just forever grateful for the opportunity to share this information with you guys. All right. JMax says she's in an EJ leverage trade just now, and it's looking good. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Very, very nice. Y'all throw in y'all fluids on that as well. You guys can see the movements. You can look for your supply and demand areas. You can do all that good stuff. All right, that JMax has taught you guys. So, with that being said, go ahead and subscribe, share and like this video if it has moved you to financial freedom some way in your mind, if some way in your skill set, if you've been able to follow along. If not, if you're not following along, ladies and gentlemen, you'd like to learn more, we do have a mentorship program that is designed to walk with you, crawl with you, sprint with you, howsoever slow or fast you want to go. We're here to assist you. We have a full-on course of over 56 lessons that will teach you everything from A to Z about the foreign exchange markets. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, may the divine forces in me greet the divine forces in you. May you all manifest each and every heart's desire. Ashe family, one love. Have an amazing rest of your day. This is your boy Marc with the C, and I'm out, guys. Peace, light, and divinity. I love y'all. Have an amazing day.